families, welcome back once again. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If this is your first time, my name is Mambe and you are very welcome. My returning families, new ones, those who are passing by, my VIPs, my kings and queens, thank you so much. Today has been a very busy day, very exciting day, historical day, and yes, something has happened in the world concerning Africans' world. That's what I mean. I promise you I'll bring you the speech of the Prime Minister of Burkina Faso. This is it, families. I must say that there's noise in the background as we know what this news is about. Definitely there will be noise and shouting and screaming. Please listen and I'll be back. Thank you for your time.
Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for watching this video. Lenatu, 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 Lenatu,
Comrades, good morning. Comrades, dear homeland or death. Homeland or death. You absolutely cannot take it away. Comrades, dear comrades, I am gathered here this morning today, mandated by our comrade President, Captain Ibrahim Traore. Deliver a message to you that consists of 3 points. To begin with, it is a message of recognition, appreciation, and thanks. Recognition and thanks to you, the revolutionary patriots who are standing here this morning at the place of the revolution. But through you, these are words of thanks and recognition to all the revolted peoples, all the devoted peoples today, on this memorable day in April 2025. The people standing here in Burkina, in Ouagadougou, in Bobo Dioulasso, in Tengorogo, in Dedougou, everywhere in Burkina, the people standing in Africa, the diaspora standing on other continents, you who are bravely standing for freedom, standing for dignity, standing to say no to oppression, standing to say no to injustice, standing to say yes to freedom. This is a second position, a message to call for vigilance and determination. Because as you know, Captain Thomas Sankara had said, the imperialist is a bad zealot. Imperialism applies the same methods. And not of a minor, the comrade President Captain Ibrahim Traore had said it. From the period of slavery until today, imperialism has not changed its methods. The method is in a way that is delicately subtle and gentler. Because under slavery, when our grandparents, our great-grandparents were chained in the holds of ships to be deported and used as beasts of burden, the method of imperialism was known. When the imperialist was tired of holding the whip himself, what did he do? He chose from among the slaves a few unworthy ones who were ready to betray their brothers and sisters. And once he had chosen them, he gave them access to his land. And they had the right to fight over the crumbs with the dogs of imperialism. However, that was more than sufficient to transform them into what could be described as slaves of the salon, bound by the expectations and demands of that environment. From that point forward, the imperialists, who had previously held the power and control, decided to pass the metaphorical whip to these individuals, allowing them to enforce the rules and maintain the order that the imperialists had established. And it was these salon slaves who were now in charge to whip their own brothers, and they were even more wicked and more violent than imperialism itself. Today, the same salon slaves are here, ready to betray. They are in Burkina Faso. They are in Africa. They are everywhere. They are the enemies of our freedom. Imperialism does not change its methods, because you will remember that in 1987, on that dark day of October 15th, it was the methods of manipulation that led to the tragic fate of a challenge that tasted the past. Imperialism manipulated in 1997. Captain Thomas Sankara was then presented at that time as a bloodthirsty person, as a president who does not love his people, as a president who plunders his people. And it was the same deceitful media that was used. And indeed, we know the result. Only imperialism and the armchair slaves have forgotten one thing. 1987, it's not 2025. We are standing. The youth of Burkina Faso is standing. The people of Burkina Faso are standing. The freedom fighters from all over the entire globe around the world unite as one. Defend our leader, Captain Ibrahim Traore. Because we have this opportunity in our generation to have a young leader, to have a courageous leader, bold, visionary, who is ready to make all sacrifices for the freedom of his people. Comrades, more than ever, we must remain standing. Mr. Presented at that time as a bloodthirsty person, as a president who does not love his people, as a president who plunders his people. And it is the same media lies that were used. And we know the result as expected. Only of imperialism. And the armchair slaves have forgotten one thing, 1987. It is not 2025. In 2025, we are currently standing, the Burkina Faso youth is standing. The patriotic people of Burkina Faso are standing. The freedom fighters around the world are standing. And we will unite to defend our leader, Captain Ibrahim Traore. Because we have this opportunity, our generation, to have a young leader, to have a courageous leader, bold, visionary, who is ready to make all sacrifices for the freedom of his people. Comrades, more than ever, we must remain standing. Because Captain Thomas Ndara said it, when the people stand up in unison and united with determination, the imperialists tremble. What is happening on this April 30th, 2025? Perhaps in reality, in actual truth, the imperialists, some will not sleep tonight, and in fact, they will ponder. But their nightmare will last because we are standing fresh, right up to the final victory. Navarra, you understood what is happening. Because a few days ago, an individual of African descent allowed himself to lie, to manipulate opinion, to demonize Captain Ibrahim Traore. At the same time as even in 1997. But this time it will not pass. Comrades, I am here, finally, in the name of Comrade President, Captain Ibrahim Traore. I have been instructed by the captain to inform you. The captain said to tell you that his determination and calmness remain intact. All these maneuvers, which are to say all these manipulations to absolutely, entirely and completely demonize, do not affect his morale at all. Our chief fighter is determined and unwavering, composed and calm because he draws his energy from deep within his core. that the fight will intensify. The time has come to never be defeated again. China, that the Burkinabe people liberate themselves definitively. That the Israeli people liberate themselves definitively. That the people of Africa indeed embrace the revolt. That Africans and Africanist supporters, the freedom fighters in the rest of the world, stand up, because the fight will continue until victory. The homeland or death. The homeland or death.
Thank you so much, families. You heard it all. These days has changed. It is not the time of the late Captain Thomas Sankara's days. There was no internet. People, informations do not spread like it's spreading now. Imagine those days if they want to demonstrate, how many people will turn up. This one is throughout the world. I'm hoping they will listen. I'm hoping, like one of our brothers says, they should know that they love their leaders. They should know that their leaders are not hiding any money from them. They should stop the misinformation, the agenda that they have to use, so the people will turn against their leaders. Remember the same tactics they used during Libya time. They called Colonel Gaddafi a dictator. They're supposed to be free. Look at it. Look at what happened. How do they end up? How do they end up? And so this time they are saying no. Whatever you say, we are in our country, we know what is going on. It's none of your business. Enough is enough. Even one said that if you take all the gold, the money, everything, hide it in his house, which his house is not mansion, those who know. He should take everything and give them freedom. He should take everything and give them peace and protect them. So, the bad words that they want to, the influence that they want to give up, backfire on them. This time, it's not business as usual anymore. The old tricks, no, it's not going to work. The money they put in the trucks, in the suitcases, to go and give to the army, to delete him, sorry. They took the money. If you are new here, you will not know. The video is on the channel.
Defense and security forces declined. A deal worth billions. A destabilization project worth 5 billion CFA francs. Well, the soldiers played along with the bearer of this land project yesterday, with his suitcases full of banknotes. We discover the effect with Bienvenue dans Cas. It's a case worthy of a fictional film, revealing once again just how far sinister individuals and their handlers are prepared to go to satisfy their thirst for destabilizing the country and sowing chaos for dark interests. A few days ago, an individual makes contact with some soldiers and offers them a lucrative destabilization deal for a very large sum of money. Elements report to superiors and play along. Ba was convinced of the success of his project, raising the promised sum and completing the handover on Friday, November 8 with several large suitcases stuffed with banknotes totaling 5 billion CFA francs. In the novel of the handover, the individual with the ominous drawing discovers that he's in a trap. The money is handed over to the treasury for further investigation into its origin.
I'll just show you a picture. They took the money. The interview of the Prime Minister, you'll hear it later. There's a lot going on. And sometimes I just don't understand it, even though I understand the reason why they just want the resources. It's not about taking care of the people. They were there years and years. They couldn't do it. So why now? Why now? Why can't they do it? It's only 2 years. He did a lot and we know it. Anyway, the video is long, so I will leave you here, families. Just leave yours under the comment section, your frustrations under the comment section, but please keep it politely so they will not come for us. Yes. My voice is going. Oh my goodness. Ready to RTV News Faso 7 BF1. Thank you, families. Have a good night, good morning, afternoon. Anytime you receive this video, share it if possible. Thank you. God bless you all.